Hi, welcome to Empower Today. We've been carrying on the Sermon on the Mount. Gareth's been leading us in that this last Sunday. What are you looking at as you look at this? You're not looking at my face, are you? You're looking in the background in my study to see what stuff you've seen. The Arsenal top, that jumped out at you, didn't it? The cross, that was from my last church, Bessel's Green. They painted it for me as a leaving gift. All the Jaws stuff, that's jumped out at you. We use our eyes to look at so many things, don't we? In the parable that Jesus uses today, he talks in an absurd way. He says, don't judge others, because the way you judge is the way that God will judge you. Don't look for the speck in your person's eye that you're judging, because there's a log, a plank in your eye. It's absurd, isn't it? I saw a cartoon of it which underlined it, of a man walking around with a plank in his eye, barely able to move. But what Jesus is saying is simple. For everything that you judge someone else about, you could be equally judged, because you're not perfect. We live in a world of self-justification, of excuses, of always coming up with a reason why I'm better than that person, of having to defend ourselves and the decisions we've made. Jesus says, stop judging others. There's a place in the Christian family for saying to one another, I think what you're doing maybe isn't the wisest thing, or even wrong, because within that Christian community, we should be, as it were, judging one another in a good way to help someone become the best version of themselves they can be. That's different to what Jesus is talking about here. It's not my place to judge the lifestyle of somebody who doesn't follow Jesus, unless what they're doing is illegal. That should be left to God, because those people have not decided to live in the way of Jesus that I have, even though they could still be and probably are brilliant people. I'm just really fortunate that I'm not judgmental. That I never look at other people and make a judgment of them, or maybe I do actually when I think about it. Try and stop that judgment as soon as it comes into our mind. From here to here is a really short distance, but if I can stop it getting from there to there and say sorry to God for it even being in there, that's a good step forward, because when it goes from there to there and out there and into that of other people, it then goes in there for them and might come out of there for them. So if I can stop it going from there to their ears, then maybe it won't come out of their mouth either. Let's stop the judgment as best we can here. Does that make sense? Or are you going to judge me on the way I've said that? God bless.